I think what we've seen, certainly in the last 12 months and probably going back more than that, is that a lot of loans that might turn into problem loans at the banks are being mopped up by private funds. There's a lot of new products, and I think innovation's wonderful. I'm not at quite the dinosaur, but I don't know. I think when the tide goes out, if the tide ever goes out, what do you think?
Well, I'm a conservative lender, as you probably know. We don't have one COVID-affected loan. We haven't got a loan that's over 30 days due in interest, so we're very conservative. But you know, if you can perhaps change your patterns. I'm fairly comfortable in mine. I know no matter what the market does, then my portfolio and my investors and people are going to be okay. But I hear your point. Those that did lend like drunken sailors have sailed through quite well. But it isn't how I like to look at business. You know, one of the things that we apply is the benefit of borrowing. If we lend to a business, we want to see that they're going to get a benefit out of borrowing. This takes me back to being involved in NCCP 1 and 2 when I was on the Treasury Advisory Board there for industry, and they tried to introduce responsible lending guidelines to small business lending, which really effectively made the lender have all the authority with no responsibility for the borrowing decision of the company. So we scotched it. But certainly, had they introduced that, it would have had a very negative effect, I think, on borrowing, because even private lenders particularly have access to cheaper and cheaper capital. There's no doubt about it. But the risk pricing on borrowing at the moment is completely out of whack. There's two types of borrowers, those paying too much interest and those not paying enough interest. And there's two types of investors, not getting enough interest and those getting too much interest, and never the twain shall meet. There is no risk pricing in the market, and that concerns me. Banks are lending money very cheaply for risks they just don't understand.